Hey everyone, welcome to another episode. Another episode. Sorry, it's not actually episode 1. Episode 1 actually. So our first episode of That's Okay podcast, and I was thinking, who should I invite for the first episode? And then I was like, who better, right, than my own family? That's right. So today we have my wife Rose, my son Feroz, and my daughter Shereen here today. Welcome, guys. Hey, thank you. Okay, they're not very used to this lah. Like I'm used to this, right? So anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you for joining me today. First things first lah. I want to say that I'm very happy to have all of you in my life. I know I should say this maybe at the end of the podcast, but I just want to let you know that I am very proud to have all of you around me. Okay? All right, now, okay. Let's get into it lah. Let's not waste time lah. Let's not waste time. So maybe I want to ask Feroz a question. Okay, Feroz, first question lah. What's one thing that you have learned from me? By the way, Feroz is 15 years old. Maybe Feroz can introduce yourself a bit lah.
Okay. My name is Feroz. I'm 15 years old.
Okay, right. That's about it, guys. So what's one thing that you've learned from me? Is there something that you've learned from me?
One thing I've learned from you is to always never give up. And if you want to achieve a goal, you have to work for it and not slack off.
Wow. That's deep. That's deep. And what's something that, okay, what is, now I know you're going through this teenager phase right now. What is something that I don't get about being a teenager?
I think that one thing about being a teenager is that we must have our own freedom and let us make some decisions for ourselves instead of you intervening for us and taking control of what we can or cannot do.
Taking control, guys. Take note. Don't take control of your teenage son's life. Of course, I have my reasons lah for doing that, but you know that is something I'll take note of. Okay, and maybe one question for you. One more question would be, if you could design dad-son kind of day, a perfect dad-son kind of day, what do you think we would do?
For me, I would love to watch Newcastle, to play with you, and
Play with me?
and because I love Newcastle
Right,
because of
right.
him, and this would be an awesome trip for both of us.
Okay, just to put things into context, I'm a Newcastle fan. So by default, he grew up being a Newcastle fan as well. But again, I think I never forced him to become one. I didn't force him, but he became one eventually. And yes, I think that would be a good thing to do though. Right, watching Newcastle together. Right, okay, thank you, Feroz. Let's ask Shereen. Okay, Shereen, maybe you can introduce yourself first.
Hi, I'm Shereen and I'm 10 years old.
All right, Shereen is 10 years old, and I want to ask you, what's something that you love doing with me?
Oh, I love playing and training netball with my dad. And fun fact about him is that he took a netball coaching course.
Yeah, so because Shereen plays netball, and I decided to be a netball coach, but of course I just took the foundation course lah, so I have to take a few more levels after this. But yes, that's a bit of a sacrifice on my part, I guess. Yes, and Shereen, just to let you know, I so love to see you play netball, and being part of you playing netball is something that I will cherish, right? What's the silliest thing that we have done together?
I think one of the silliest things that we've ever done is the McDonald's mukbang for our channel that never kicked off.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So my little hands, I literally spilled Coke on the table. Yeah.
I think the whole idea of having that mukbang, we actually did a mukbang, McDonald's mukbang, is it? Oh man, I don't know how people do mukbangs, by the way. Yeah, it's crazy, it's silly. And are you going to do that again?
No,
I don't think so. Okay, one last question for you, Shereen. If I had a superpower, what do you think it should be?
I think that you don't need a superpower because you're already a hero. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, okay. Oops. That went straight into here. Okay, thank you, Shereen, for sharing that. Now, let's go to the most important person in my life. And I have to say, this person is really someone that I've known for about, 17 years, I think. And she's someone that has made me into the man I am today. And that would be my wife, Rose. And I'm just curious. I just want to know how was I like before we had kids? Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah. She got problem with talking on a mic, by the way. Okay, just tell me what you think.
It wasn't very long because we had Feroz like almost immediately after we got married. So I only knew him for like a year before that. I really cannot.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Let just put things into context here. We dated for 1 year, and then we got married the year after. Wait. The next year lah. Yeah. So we only knew 1 year, and then we got married, and then boom, Feroz came out. Right. So that is something I want to touch on later on. So not much time to really know me before I had kids, I guess. How have you seen me grow as a dad?
I really did not prepare for this. I overlooked this. So how have I seen you grow as a dad?
Yes.
I think it's a lot of trial and error. You don't really have like a manual when you first start, you see. So we learn along the way through a lot of tribulations. Of course, there are also, good times, but mostly, not mostly bad times lah. I'm just saying there is no one size fit all kind of how to say it, like blueprint in being like father. So I'm sure everyone else will resonate with this as well. That it really takes a lot of grit, they go through. I mean, the kids they go through like different phases in their lives. So it's like from the late nights, waking up, changing diapers, and feeding.
Yeah.
We thought after that's over, you can like rest, but no. You go on to the next phase, and as you can see, they don't really need diaper change now, but there's a lot of other things that that we need to look into, like their every aspect lah, education, their spiritual well-being as well, and their mental well-being. So what was the question again?
What was the question? The question was,
I have definitely seen you grow from like a beginner kind of like a newbie dad, like a noob, to somebody who's able to handle things in a very steady manner. Someone that's in, how do I say, it's quite he has his head in the right place most times, and it takes a lot to get there, and we are not really there. So let's see how the next phase of our life will be, to see you grow more.
Thank you very much. I'm surprised she has a lot of things to say because she didn't want to say much. yeah, I think one of the things you mentioned is about the trial and error is something that like you said, like there's no manual for me, what to do, the do's and don'ts. We go along, we try and do the right things. At least I try to do the right things. I may not be the perfect dad. I may not always be doing the right things. I might always get mad at times, but I think at the end, what I believe is I do this for a reason, not because I just want to be mad at you, but because I love you guys. And I try to do what's right. And, because I love you guys, and I don't want you guys to do the wrong things. And if I may have overstepped my boundaries, I want to apologize. And I'm sorry. But I hope you guys know that it's not an excuse for you to always say, oh, he's scolding me or because he loves me. It shouldn't be like that. And I just want to be honest with all of you that I do this because I really love you guys. And I want to apologize for my shortcomings, for the things that I may have said, things that I may have done that you may not have liked. And I'm sure there are things I have done and you don't like. I know. Because growing up, I know sometimes my parents do things and I also don't like. I know how it feels. Right? But I do hope you all realize that, when you guys grow up, eventually you all realize that, hey, maybe he did something good after all. Now let's talk about our family. I know we have struggled. We have good times, we have bad times, right? Maybe let's ask the question to Shereen first. Shereen, what's that one memory that you will always remember as a family? Any one memory that you can share with us at this stage in your life?
Let me think first.
Yeah, you got to move closer a bit, eh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything.
But one memory that you will always remember. Good memory lah. You know what I mean? Eh? Good memory.
Well, there was one time when we went to the Harry Potter Visions of Magic and it was really fun. Yeah.
So you really like that? Okay. So it's a place where we spend time together lah for you. Okay, thank you, Shereen. How about Feroz? I'm not sure Feroz has a memory. Do you have any memory of us doing things together that you will always remember?
I think walking in East Coast Park.
But that's not one thing that we do. We tend to do that all the time. But
Actually, I have.
yeah. Okay, Ken. Thanks, Feroz.
I remembered. It's one you wouldn't say like a happy memory, but I'll always remember this because it was one of those tough times that we have to deal as a family. Was during COVID when we had like the circuit breaker. So what happened was we didn't have our own place at that point of time, so we were staying with someone, and
Our place was under.
yes, our place was under renovation. So as you know, renovation and all that had to stop. So some disagreements happened, and we were asked to leave the place that we were in. And I remember we packed like some stuff into our Toyota Wish back then. We had like boxes of essentials, and then we also had to send worksheets to our students because they were going online. So it was also a rainy day. So everyone, including my helper of 10 years, by the way. So we packed everyone in that car, and we went to deliver all the worksheets with the essentials. We have our pillows at the back of the car. So we left the place, and we were sending worksheets, all 5 of us, and we didn't have anywhere to go that night. So we had to spend the whole night in the car. And then we somehow got to meet the MP. After that,
So basically, just to carry on from your story there. So that night we didn't actually have a place to go to sleep in, right? No house lah, basically, yeah. So we eventually had to. I think there was one night we actually spent some time at the center, at Jurong West, and we had the opportunity to meet the MP of our place, and we spoke to him that we actually bunk in at my in-laws' place, which was nearby, and straight away he said he gave the green light. Yeah, go ahead, carry on, because my in-laws had to make space for us, and they had to stay with my sister-in-law, right? Your sister lah. Yeah, so that it was a rented flat, by the way. So I thought we grew together as a family. No, and and what was difficult was for me that I wasn't able to provide a house lah, in that sense, because our house was under renovation. So that it was something I kept inside. I didn't share with anyone. Something I had to carry myself with this thing, knowing that my family don't have a place to stay. We had to stay in my in-laws' rented place, and we stayed there for a good 6 months. It was about 6 months, if I remember. And I think we grew as a family. We were resilient. I think Shereen and Feroz. I think Feroz was P4. I think Shereen was K2. I think, right? K2, and that resilience showed during that period of time, and wow. But at the back of my mind, I'm thinking, why I couldn't have prevented this from happening, right? Something that I couldn't control is something that is I've lived with, and I told myself this is something that I cannot afford to happen again, and it kills me to think about what I couldn't have done better for them, you see. So
it's okay.
Yeah,
We got through it.
Yeah, we got through it, and Alhamdulillah, we have a place now. But we fought through this situation, and I'm glad everyone stuck through with me, and we showed resilience, guys, and I really appreciate that, guys. Really appreciate that. Is it something you want to add on? No? Feroz, Shereen, anything else you want to?
No.
Anything else? No. Yeah. So I think that was a family struggle, I would say, and I think we got through it, and I'm happy that you guys actually got stronger, lah. In spite of that situation. Okay. Before we wrap up, like I said, I may not be the most perfect dad, but I just want to ask Feroz and Shereen, is there anything that I've said to you that is stuck with you, or any advice that I've given you that you actually like or appreciate? Is there anything that you can share with us?
Maybe the advice you give me before my exams, especially PSLE.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, thanks for your advice before PSLE. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. Shereen, how about yourself?
Being responsible and taking ownership of your own work.
Yeah, being accountable, I guess. I think that is something that you guys have to continue to learn to be. Yeah, sometimes I nag. I know you guys don't like it, but I nag. That's what I do.
Yeah, he nags.
Yeah, that's the thing. She doesn't nag, though. I nag. Yeah, so, okay, guys. Thank you for saying that. And let's just end this episode with something quickly. We do a quick lightning round here of questions. So say the first thing that pops into your head. The first thing that pops into your head, okay? All right. Let's try something. I don't know This one is not planned, obviously. So the look on their faces. Okay. One word to describe our family. One word.
Caring.
Okay. That's the first thing that comes to his mind. Shereen?
Humble.
Okay. Wow. Nice.
Actually, yes, we care deeply.
All right. And I think for me will be the word resilience. Yeah. One word to describe me as a dad.
Hardworking.
Same thing as Bai, but also funny and caring and loving.
One word, Shereen.
It's okay.
Okay, funny. I go with funny.
Anything
Oh,
for
me.
I mean, well, you're not my daughter, but you can describe me one word as a dad.
You are involved lah.
Wow. I try my best lah.
Invested. Okay, that's too bad.
I try my best to be involved in a lot of your things, but like what Feroz says, shouldn't get too involved lah, I guess, in his life right now. Okay, how about one more thing, one thing that we all looking forward to this year? Is there?
Yeah,
Is there
I'm
anything?
looking forward to Shereen's netball holiday at Hong Kong.
Right. Okay. Wait. It's not a netball holiday. Wait. It's a netball
Competition.
sort of a competition. So we're gonna take it as a holiday, and this is the first time
Yeah,
for
we're
me.
going on the plane.
Yeah, we are going on the plane that far. No, like out of Malaysia lah. I think the furthest I went is like what? Maybe when did I go at furthest? I can't remember. Perlis maybe. Oh yeah, we did go Bali before. Okay, so now we're going further than that. So we all looking forward to that trip. Is Feroz going?
Yes.
Oh, he's going. Oh, okay. So everyone's going lah. Yeah, I think it's fair enough lah. Everyone goes lah. So that's something we look forward to. That will be end of the year, inshallah. Right. Okay, guys. So I just want to say, anything else you all want to say? No. Anything else? I guess that's a wrap for episode 1 of
We
that.
just, we just want to say that
Right.
we're proud of him.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I guess that's a wrap for our first episode. Again, I just want to say thank you to all of you for being part of this, for being supportive, and for being there for me. And I know sometimes I ask too much of you, but I really appreciate this, guys. And if you're a parent, a kid, or just someone who loves real conversations, we hope you stick around. Don't forget to subscribe or share and like our podcast, right? And of course, let us know if you have any other topics in mind that you want to share. As I've mentioned before, we want to create a community of dads coming together because that's our real focus here. And hey, if you're not sure what you're doing, that's okay. Hope to see you guys around. Take care, guys.